everyone, it's Lauren. I am just about to sit down and start filming a whole ream of videos for my channel, and before I do that I thought I'd just sit down and have a bit of a chat with you because there's a couple of things that I specifically wanted to talk about, but also I just quite like these kind of videos. I'm doing them more often recently. Let me know if you like them or if you would like me just to shut up and keep talking about books. But I quite like this chance to just sort of sit and natter and just let stuff fall out of my mouth because it's easy to film, it's fun to film, and it's also nice. And if you make words, Lauren, then it's nice. So hey, how are you? I feel like I've not sat and filmed for ages, but there have been videos going up because I was on holiday in Dubai a couple of weekends ago, so I pre-filmed a lot of stuff which was going up while I was away, so it feels a bit weird kind of sitting down and actually talking as I've not done this in a while. One thing I must say, or I must remember to say, because otherwise I'll film this whole video and not mention it and then there will be no point, is that on the 5th of November, myself, Jean from Bookish Thoughts, Jen Campbell, Leena from Just Kiss My Frog and Sanne from Books and Quills are going to be at a bookshop in London. It's Libreria, which is a new bookshop which has opened in Shoreditch. I'll leave the address in the description box below because there's sort of not really a website. And we're going to be there on Saturday, 5th of November, between the hours of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. We're going to be there selling some books. We've made sure that they've got a stock file of all of our favourite books that we love recommending, and we're going to be hanging out, having some tea, probably eating some cake. I don't know, I hope there's cake, otherwise like why am I going? So if any of you are in London and you fancy popping in and meeting us and having a bit of a natter about books or anything really, then please do come along. It'd be lovely to see you. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm also kind of nervous because it's a very small bookshop. It's a very cool bookshop. When you go in there, all of the shelves are curved and there's mirrors and it sort of feels like you're in this crazy cavern full of books, and it's really beautiful. But we are going to be there for 2 hours, like I said, so you can come at any point within that 2 hours. You don't have to come right at the beginning or anything, and it'll just be super cash and chill. I don't know about you, but I am so happy that it is autumn. I'm so happy that it's cold. I really like wearing jumpers. Like I said, I was in Dubai a couple of weeks ago, which was weird. One, Dubai is weird, and if you've not been to Dubai, it's like the weirdest place. All the it's just all new massive buildings and beaches, and it's like living in a hotel complex like your whole life. It was very, very bizarre. I had a really good time, but like that was strange. So it's just so nice to be back here and it be autumnal, and I just love this time of year, like the build up between sort of September, October and Christmas is my favourite time of year, and I love it. And I've already gone a bit mental. Like I did this last year, but I've done it again. I've bought so many pumpkins and squash, and they're all like in my kitchen, and I've got these little mini munchkin pumpkins and some squash that my mum gave me from her allotment. And I'm just like, autumn is just like in my house, and I feel like Willie's not going to notice. Like if I just do things really gradually, like start decorating things, maybe he won't realise. Like I've already been in the Christmas shops in John Lewis, and I've like noted exactly what I want to buy. I get too excited. This is the problem with being an adult and like having a house to decorate, and then you're just like, ooh, I'm gonna make my whole house Christmassy. I'm gonna like bankrupt ourselves just buying like fake ivy twine to leave on my dresser. Speaking of Christmas, I mentioned a few videos ago that I was thinking of doing a Lord of the Rings readathon in December, and quite a lot of you said that you wanted to join in that, so I'm gonna do it, I guess. So what I'm going to be doing is from the 1st of December onwards is rereading all of the Lord of the Rings books, Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, because on the 17th of December, Saturday the 17th of December, I have a sleepover with a bunch of friends from school, and we marathon all the films. We do this every year, the weekend before Christmas, and I can't put into words how much I love the Lord of the Rings films, but I've not read the books for so long, so I wanted to reread them all this year, and I definitely think I'm going to need some group moral support, because like I think I love Fellowship. I enjoy actually because it's a bit more character driven, but I think the more you get into those books, it's just like, I remember at the time it being quite a slog, even though I was about 14. So I'm looking forward to it, but also I feel like I'm going to have the need to vent. So if you would like to read these books along with me, then what I'm going to be doing is probably tweeting about it, I imagine, kind of as I go. So if you want to join in, just either at me in a tweet or use this hashtag Lord of the Rings athon, which I'm calling it like an athon. It's not a readathon, obviously, but it's because I feel like when we marathon all the films, that's like my Lord of the Rings athon. So it's sort of linked to my watching the films, I guess. So you can use this hashtag if you want to find some moral support or encourage each other about reading Lord of the Rings, or if you're really enjoying it and you just want to talk about how amazing it is. If you're not following me on Twitter, I'm at Lauren Whitehead, or my links are below. So I'll probably do it that way, and then also on the Saturday I will probably be tweeting about the film, because I normally do that anyway, because I just, no matter how many times I've seen those films, I always have something new to say. It's like I've never seen them before and I have some really insightful thing that everyone must know. So I'm sure I'll be tweeting all night on Saturday the 17th of December. So if you fancied, you could watch the films as well with me if you liked. That would be quite fun. I mean, you can't all come around my friend's house because, you know, I feel like she wouldn't like that, but you could do it in spirit. I think that's everything I had to tell you today. I don't like, as much as I like doing these videos, because I feel like they're really like lo-fi, I also worry that I just don't explain myself properly, or that I haven't really got all of my information out. So if I've forgotten something important, I'll link it below. But yeah, I think that's all I needed to say. Actually, there was one more thing. I was going to ask what kind of videos you enjoy watching on my channel, because I think I've been doing some different things recently. I've been doing all the book stuff, but then also some vloggy stuff, some more things like this, and just kind of general things that are in my head. It's kind of not necessarily strictly books, but I would love to hear from you if you enjoy that, or if you know, what do you want to watch? What kind of things do you want to see? Have you got any suggestions of videos that you'd like me, like topics you'd like me to make videos on? Slow down, Lauren, slow down. But any thoughts, put them in the suggestion box, and you know, let's have a chat. I'm gonna stop now because the rambling is just getting a little bit silly, but I will talk to you in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye. And then the last book that I read in the first half of October was Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. This book was not what I expected it to be at all. I think I thought this was going to be more like a fictionalised version of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I don't know why, but it's so much more than that.